November was a very, very great one, but it was hard following up after our best month that we ever had in the month of October. October was our first five-figure month. We actually made $11,000 last month. So this month being a $5,418 month was not crazy impressive, especially after following up after a month we just had. But still, very, very good November. Overall, we won about 60% of our trades, 59%, 16 of 27 on our trades. So it's all about having that win ratio above 50%. And that's what we did again. When Jack Kellogg was in town, he actually said 70% is a really ideal situation. He said if you're able to win 70% of the time and have a 3-to-1 risk to reward risk ratio, then you're good to go for the most part, and you're definitely going to profit in the stock market. With us, 60%, and honestly, the ratio we try to stick to is 3-to-1 to 4-to-1. With that being said, we were able to profit 5,418. Our biggest win was 2,076, and then our biggest loss was a hold in hope. So we don't recommend, like we were just talking about, we highly don't recommend holding and hoping anything. And we actually did that one time in November, and we decided to get out on the last day of November just to get out of that month. We said we don't want to be a bag holder into December. We're just going to get the hell out of here and move on to the next. Here is the comparison to that last month I was just talking about, that $11,365 month. So an unbelievable month that we had last month, winning 78% of our trades. What's interesting about this month and the month before that is the fact that we actually had the same amount of trades, guys. So pretty funny stuff. We actually went 21 for 27 last month, and then this month 16 for 27. So we had 5 more losses in the month of November. We did have a hot sector in the cannabis sector in the month of October, so we did have a sector to take advantage of. But in November, we did have 5 more losses. So that could also be a reason why we did lose some more. But I'd have to say that the sector momentum did help us get a little bit more profit in that October month. Overall, though, it's pretty funny that we did try the same 27 trades in both of these months. So something I'm starting to do now, and I'm doing this so I can compare pretty much the whole year. I always like to say the stocks game that we play, the stock day trading game that usually most people play, is a big, big numbers game. And as long as you can get your numbers right, you'll be able to profit no matter what. I mean, no matter what kind of market that you're in. But with that being said, I want to get the numbers right all the way down into our pattern. So as detailed as possible, almost like that perfect pitch, or what, I forgot what it was, but that I forgot. Is the baseball movie that Jonah Hill's in, that they gather up, the Oakland A's gather up a team that wins the World Series all off statistics and numbers. That's really all this is. This is a big, big numbers game. And as long as we're able to win 60%, 70% of the time, 3-to-1 risk reward ratio, we'll be able to profit no matter what kind of market it is. So I'm kind of breaking down every single pattern here, every single month. And at the end of the year, we're going to find our percentage to each pattern. But the first green days were 58%. The multi-month breakouts were 50%. Panic dip buys 100%. And then that's all we played. The other two we didn't play at all. 16 for 27, 59% in total. OTC stocks, we did mostly play OTC stocks because that is our bread and butter. That's where we make most of our profit from. But listed stocks are still in our game. One in particular stock that is our favorite is Mullen. As you can see, we have 1 loss, 231, but 1 win of the month, and the win just overdoes the loss by so much because it just rips when it rips. And if you guys watch the stock today, we had it on the Sniper Scope last night. It ripped 20% today. So, I mean, it's a very reliable stock to take overnight when it's creating a first green day. And then one of the favorite things about the month of November, I'd have to say, is the fact that we traded and traveled. We actually were able to make some money, have some fun with friends, make some money actually on the trip, and see new places. That's one of my favorite things about the stock market game, and the fact that you can kind of be your own boss is the fact that you have your own schedule, you create your own schedule, and you're on the go when you want to be on the go, and you're behind the screen when you want to be behind the screen. It's completely up to you. It's all on your decision. The best thing about us is we made most of our money at the beginning of our career through our phone. So that was the whole reason why we came up with our mobile app, was because most of our money was made through our phone. So we actually are really, really good with TD's app, Thinkorswim, with trading on it on the go. So even when we go on vacation sometimes, we're still able to trade even though we're seeing new places. I'm not highly recommending it because I do love to be present and I do love to kind of see new things when you're out and about looking at new nature. But it's awesome to be able to make some money, especially if you could pay for the trip while you're on the trip. So awesome stuff there that actually did happen while we were on the trip at Royal Caribbean. So RCL is the ticker of Royal Caribbean. We actually traded their option the day that we were going onto the ship. So it's really cool stuff. We bought it the night before we went onto the ship. We sold it the day we went onto the ship. We made 50% of the option. It was a smaller size, only 7 contracts got filled, but right about 374 profit. So the cruise was only like $400 to get on. So we pretty much paid for the cruise right there for one ticket only. But still, it just kind of shows you the beauty of being able to trade and travel. And that was one of my favorite things about the month of November. And that was the month of November, guys. Another great month for the snipers. Another profitable one. I think we're on 18 or 19 straight months of profitable trading. So even though we just broke our 11 straight week wins streak, we still have that win streak in the months. And we're now at 18 or 19 now straight months. I'm almost sure it's 19. So let's keep up the hard work and let's close out December with another green month. Peace.